No, no, no. Tell me where it went wrong. It- we pulled into Portland, which I told you not to at that time. I was not under any influence over her in a way that she could trust. Well said. To divert us back to me, Peter, and Sarah. Uh, it was Peter's birthday. We got the call, and it was pretty much that last confirmation from you that we shouldn't go. And you may. I respectfully uh, remind you that you gave the okay on that. As I recall, I gave the okay based on circumstance and her will, which at the time was not fully realized at the time because I don't think she had an understanding of what she would do once the triangulation of the assassination would take place. Hmm. You believe she acted alone. I definitely do not believe she acted alone. No. So piece it together. There were at that moment thoughts of something different than I would have usually had I not been close to her and could hear her thoughts, sir. But at the time, you were inebriated. Again, I will say that it was the Galilean wedding, and we were supposed to be brought together. My bloodline as true Hebrew, hers as false, and unequivocally seen in heaven as thieves, murderers, and something they did 2,000 years ago to attain their money, and then how you wanted to paint this picture, sir. You make it seem like you were hunting her. When we were watching Moby Dick, you explained that she went like Captain Ahab after the white whale, and then she eventually, what would you call it? Fucked around and found out. But Thomas Montoya, it was a situation that would eventually reverberate across the entire kingdom of something my people were going through, and also go back to Adam and Eve, which would further solidify the way you wanted this put together. to exonerate Jesus from all wrongdoing that Jewish people had inflicted upon our name. So marrying the two was already done, and I was abiding by your commands of no, now you're married, which went back to Samaritan marrying a full-blooded true Israelite. The picture that you were looking for was being accomplished at the time. And who picked you up in that taxi cab? Once you shut down the inadvertently not well kept Honda, I believe it was, a myriad of angelic intervention occurred, including us getting stopped at a certain hotel room, and then her retreating into the bathroom. And I have a faint recollection of sliding the phone with worship music underneath the door to console her throwing the phone back out, you telling me to leave the hotel room. I left the hotel room. We were stranded at that point. And then she decided to sell the car, which I would assume I told her to sell the car, which was an indication to me that, and then she gave the 500 to you in Portland. Is that correct? It is? Okay. Now who, because you seem to be trailing off. If you recall, could you please? We were in the hotel room, and I was laid out in the bed pretty drained. And she stayed outside, and then she stayed outside for most of the day and seemed to stay out there. So she stayed outside while you were drained in the hotel room, and your husband. Yes, sir. Why did she stay outside? Did she tell you? She did. She explained to me that these guys were really chill. Emphasis on guys is what you're saying. No, sir. I had felt these guys because I was inside her, and it was very, very painful at the time. But I had already gotten to that point where we were doing our usual that you taught me: drink sometimes and then sober up. Drink maybe 3 days and sober up, so your spirit can regain its strength and your